I just got back from Walmart, picked up some electrical cleaner so that I can clean up the corrosion that are in all of the connectors on the intake manifold and stuff like that before I start plugging them in, just to make sure everything's good and solid, got a good and solid connection. Got a radiator flush kit, because, actually it's a whole entire coolant flush kit, so basically it flushes your whole system. I also got some coolant cleaner in the closet. It's like a chemical that you put in there, and it helps break up some of the corrosion. Got your standard antifreeze, just Super Tech. Also, I got the non-mixed because you get more for your money basically, because you just mix that and you get 2 jugs instead of the 50-50, which is only 1. Got just the cheapest oil and cheapest filter I can find, because basically I'm just going to run that oil for like 200-300 miles and let it just suck up any of the contaminants that were left over in that nasty sludge that's been sitting in it. And I'm also going to try to drain some of the sludge that I can right now, but since it's cold and it's not warmed up, a lot of it's still going to be left over in there. So basically going to run this to clear it out, and then flush it, and then put some like good Rotella in there and a good filter, like a Nissan filter, because I was told actually that the filter from Nissan has a specific like valve in it, and it's only like $8, so it's not like much more expensive than that one actually, and it keeps the lifters from ticking as bad. I don't know how that works, but I've heard that from 2 different people now, and one of them was a like mechanic that's been working on cars for like over 40 years. So I'm gonna try it, see if it works. So getting close. I guess I'm gonna start by maybe putting on the fuel rail, because it's right here close by, and I think it'd be easier to get to with the plenum out of the way. So that's what we're gonna do. No idea what this goes to, so that's good. It's always good. Why not throw in the spark plugs? So they're right here. Quick and easy. Everything on this car, anti-seize, spark plugs in, nice and shiny. Alright, so real quick before I put the fuel rail in, I'm going to throw the injectors back on, but I'm going to change these top seals. They're right here in this bag, so I'm going to get on that real quick. And then I've got the oil, a little bit of motor oil to lubricate them as they pop into the rail. Alright, so fuel rail and injectors are in. So it's getting a little dark out here, so I'm going to go get my light. And it's also looking like it may or may not rain. So it's trying. I hope it doesn't. But more progress. Update on this vent. I don't know if you can tell, but it used to look like this down here. So slowly, and after like each one of those little circles is a glue puck that I've used the dent puller for. So like that's like 10 or 15 times I've used it, and it's coming out. Just, I'd say it's like a massage, but it's something serious. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it'll like almost hide my hand behind it. Like, it's pretty, yeah, it's a little hole, but I'm gonna get there. It's literally starting to rain now. Got the fuel lines hooked up now. I think I've got most of this stuff hooked up. I've got a couple more of the vacuum lines hooked up back there. Problem I have is you're supposed to have like a couple of extra vacuum lines after you delete the EGR, and maybe it's just because I hadn't put it all together yet, but so far all of them have a spot, so it's kind of weird. So hopefully I'll figure that out. I don't know. I hope I don't have to ask for like some professional help. I kind of want to get this all done by myself, but we'll see. So before I put it in the car, I'm going to take some of this, like I said, electric cleaner, and clean some of these little guys out. Wait for it to focus. There it goes. And that's just to ensure that Everything on here is all fine and dandy. Makes a good connection. So, here's another one. So, yep. Gasket and the intake plenum on there. Time to put some anti-seize on these bolts and get them back in. As my friend told me, I'm going to scuff all the grounds. So, good connection. What are you doing in this tree? Hey. Hey. Get out of the tree. Get out of that tree. Majority of the lines and injectors hooked up and hoses.
What about this dent over here?
I guess I gotta work on that one. I didn't even see it. But also got the throttle cable hooked up. Got a couple of these main clips over here. Basically, you know, wrapped this earlier in an earlier video. I just undid the power steering pump. It was hooked up to the zip tied to the battery. I'm gonna bolt it up real quick. Just coming together, man. Help if I put on the bracket first. I was wondering how I went on there. It is really coming together, looking like an engine in here. So I'm gonna call it quits for the night. I got the power steering pump bracket on. Also connected a bunch of wires over here. I don't know why, but there's this weird like amount of slack right here. Also, there is this plug, these two plugs right here that I have no idea what they go to. So I didn't label them, so maybe nothing. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I don't know.